Welcome back to another episode of the Reggies. You're here with three blokes who could have been anything but decided to have fun instead. Groper, Tommy and Jay sitting here drinking a cold one. Cheers, boys.
Fucking cheers, lads.
Ready to rip the fuck in. Huge show. Loads to cover after our very, very successful merch drop last Thursday. Then a big fill up on the punt thanks to Keto and Barb's there with Gold Trip. Streeting them in the Turnbull. We need to talk about Fraser McGurk later because he's a great shout for Captain of the Week. Rugby World Cup quarter-final action this weekend. A greyhound that everyone should black book. I don't know if you saw that in the RLC. And then we've still got the footy, cricket, and the likes to cover. The Bowen Cups this weekend. Fuck me dead, we're flat out.
Fucking hell, good.
We are flat out. But, boys, let's start with the merch drop. I'll kick us off by saying the biggest, warmest fucking Reggies thank you to every single person who bought some merch and also to every person who missed out because guess what? Without yous, show doesn't happen, believe it or not. We'd probably do it anyway if we got 3 listens a week and it was us 3. But the fact that we've got a community is mind-blowing. Still mind-blowing to me. I'm still getting used to it. But boys and girls, thank you so much. We love you. What do you got?
Oh, fucking oath, mate. It blows you away every time that happens to see the people supporting you like that and investing their hard-earned into what we're doing, which is unreal. Now, guys, we have ordered a fuckload more baggy Reggies because we severely underestimated how many people would be keen on one. We're heading into cricket season, punting. It's where the Reg belongs.
So pretty much, I think what happened is we got them, and as soon as it went on the dome, we went, we don't have enough.
Yeah. Internally, we just knew that we're like, fuck, these are a sexy hat.
But
we underestimated its greatness almost.
Yeah.
But so we're looking at about a 6-week turnaround. We've ordered fuckloads of them, guys. We'll give you plenty of notice. And we will do that until every listener who wants one will have one on thy dome.
Yeah.
Fucking oath.
I don't reckon we'll sell the next lot out because we've ordered so many.
Me neither,
So,
but that'll be good.
Let's hope that happens.
Yeah. But, yeah, and guys, any dramas with your orders, because like the DM on Instagram, Facebook and that, it's not the best place to sort out things like that because, you know, people send reels, all types of shit. So we've created an email for this thing in particular, orders@thereggies.com.au. If you email orders@thereggies.com.au with any issues with your order, we will rectify it straight away.
Yeah.
We've got enough shit there to cover any stuff-ups to send out if we've missed a hat or something. Human error happens, guys, but we will be very good with the customer service and get it sorted straight up for you.
Yep. And if you do message on Instagram or Facebook or whatever, we'll obviously do our best, but I'll pretty much just message you back and say, could you please email orders@thereggies.com.au.
Yep.
And the lovely Beck Dahl will sort it out for us.
Yep, that's
Fucking
right.
just on that, I haven't got it in the notes. Foolish of me. To Beck and her mum, like I could not thank them enough on Friday morning. I think I texted her about 3 times saying how much I appreciated because those two just, if they're not there, we're still there.
Yeah.
Fucking sorting it out.
Mate, she's got her shit together when it comes to that sort of stuff.
Oh, it was unreal.
So, and I just think I like the fact that we're doing it ourselves and that. And the best part about doing it yourself for me is, hey, we're not going to say we're perfect because everyone's human, but having the power to just talk to someone if we fuck something up and rectifying it ourselves straight away.
Yeah.
That's
Rather than using a third party to do
that's
the
right,
yeah.
who don't give a fuck about our listeners, like why would they?
Yeah.
So the fact that we've got control of it, we can talk straight to you guys and rectify the problem. Yeah, that's
you know, there's more passion and love when we're packaging that shit for them.
That's true. And when, like Tom said, if there is a fuck up, because there's going to be.
Yeah.
There's going to be. All you got to do is email that orders@thereggies.com.au and we'll fix it straight away. Like Tom said, we keep 1 or 2 of everything for the fuck-ups.
Yeah,
so
exactly.
Just hit us up and it'll get fixed. You'll get everything you ordered straight away.
Yep.
You know what is funny, though?
What's that, mate?
Blew me away on Thursday. The amount of people that must just be that focused because they know they've got to be quick and they go boom, 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 boom. and then email and say, I didn't get the confirmation because I just auto-filled everything and it was the wrong email address.
Yeah.
So many, man.
Or shipping address.
Yeah,
Instead of like, put the
it's
wrong
funny.
shipping in.
He's a proper Reggies.
But you won't have that issue next time with the baggies. It'll at least take a while.
Yeah,
Surely.
surely.
So, but,
There would have been some sore thumbs refreshing that page at 6 o'clock.
Yeah, and also the fuck up wasn't our fault. The website fuck up. That was...
Yeah.
Tom really held himself together during that 10 minutes.
I thought he was going to implode.
Mate, it's one of those things where, long story short, we set it all up like we've set similar things up before, obviously, and as soon as the order started flowing in, it was getting smashed, and then all of a sudden they needed us to
They needed us to verify something. And it was
verify
like,
our IDs and shit.
why
And it's like,
Once
fuck.
the money started coming
why
through, once
wasn't
you
this
started pounding
done
it.
when we set it up?
yeah.
Like, so much went into it. Beck set it all up for us. So much went into setting up the website and making sure all the avenues were perfect.
And it's like,
And
if we
as
had
soon
a-
as you got paid something, they needed some verification. It was ridiculous. But
Yeah.
anyway,
But anyway, that won't be a problem moving forward.
no, it's
So,
been sorted.
But thanks so much for everyone who cops and continues to listen and support us. We fucking can't thank you enough.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
It was awesome. What about this money that, you guys have got going into, what am I saying?
Well, I'm just like,
I get you.
so
Yeah.
pretty much what you guys are just giving us, your hard earned, we're going to be fucking reinvesting that into building this show bigger and better. There's big things happening at Reggie's HQ. We're making the show bigger and better, building and improving. We're going to make a whole new set
Yeah.
that we're going to be at, like a sports panel vibe. We're not going to give too much away, but proper setting it up.
It's going to
And-
scream Reggie. You're
Yeah.
going to see it when you first see it showcased. You're going to go, holy fuck.
Yeah, and it's going to be like, we won't be sitting on a couch and stuff like that. We pretty much ordered a whole new studio.
Yeah.
And it's been ordered this week.
Yeah.
Like everything that yous have given us, we're putting back into the show because
Yeah, it's not going straight in our pockets. We're continuing
love
to
it.
improve.
Yeah, 100%. I just think it'll be a better vibe for us with what we're doing too, being
Yeah.
at a panel.
Sitting
You-
on a stool.
You can have an analog bit
That
of
doesn't
paper
give
in
it
front of
away.
you, just fucking tapping it on the thing,
Yeah.
clicking your pen.
And
maybe.
that was always the plan, which is why it's going to happen pretty quickly because this was always the plan. Once we do the merch drop, we're going to just dump everything to making the set better and making the show better.
Yeah.
So awesome. And off the back of that, we're looking for someone to help us out, boys and girls. So pretty well what happens here at RHQ is we record and then Tommy does up the clips and we post them throughout the week. And look, Tom does a great job, but he's no clip guru. So we want someone who is. Doesn't have to live here at all because Quino's still going to produce the show for us free of charge. So whoever this person is can be a listener, non-listener, but obviously need to get our humour, get the concept of the show, and obviously be interested in sport. Otherwise, you're not going to know what is a good clip and what's a bad clip.
Plus,
So
we just love to get someone involved in the community to help us out and be a part of this whole adventure.
Yeah.
You won't be doing it for free.
yeah, that's right. Hit us up. Obviously, you'll be paid. I was kidding about Quinn working for free.
And I know what you're thinking. Just get Quinn to do it. But I've literally got Quinn chained to a table 12 hours a day, and I'm feeding him sandwiches through a slot in the door. So
He doesn't have time.
He has no time.
Yeah.
So we need someone to help us out. We'd love someone to join the team.
Yeah.
And like Groper said, you don't need to live here. We can fucking send you the file. You make the clips. Bada bing, bada boom.
Yeah.
Let us know. How should they get in contact, Groper, with that?
I
Email
reckon
us?
hit the contact at the reggies.com.au email, or if you want to go through the socials, that's fine as well. But the email will be easier for me to see
Yep.
who it is. But no, it'd be awesome if we can get someone on to do that because the clips is obviously a massive thing.
Yeah, for sure,
And yeah,
mate.
if you're a gun at it, then hit us up. 'cause
And it's
we'd
like
love.
the time that I've got, I can make them, but we want to have them the best they can be where someone's job is solely focused on that. Because at
Yeah.
the moment, being honest, they're not as good as they could be. We're doing what we can, but, always looking to improve. Like we said, you just dumped your fucking hard-earned into us. We want to dump that into improving the whole show.
Bloody oath. and we will.
Fuck yeah.
Surely we can. Surely we'll get some good applicants.
Oh, mate, fucking surely.
We want a
there's
resume
someone-
and his fucking cover letter.
All
too,
the
by way.
yeah, all of the. You don't need any of the editing software or anything like that. Like, just we'll sort all that out when the time comes. So we just need you to want to do it, and like I said, you got to get the concept of the show. You got to be interested in sport
and
stuff
know
like
how
that.
to do it. Don't be like me, who's just some dirty old fucking miner who's decided to buy a laptop, and you're like, I'll do it. Like, fucking know how to actually drive a computer.
Yeah. But all like the editing apps or software or anything, we'll pay for them. So don't worry about needing any of that shit. But just know what you're doing.
Just be a keen Reggie.
Yeah,
That's all we can ask.
you'll be all over it. That's the fucking tipping comp.
Yeah, we've shit
So-
on our mate.
I know we went shit house. I finished 200 plus, but
Okay,
we need to acknowledge the winner.
The fucking McLaren.
So I looked at this the week of the grand final, but fucking given the circumstances of what happened there, you could probably forgive me for the oversight.
Yeah, I don't.
But Steve O'Mac has taken out the tip and comp.
Well
100
well done, Steve-O.
161 points. 408 was his margin. That's crazy, eh? How hard it is to get the margin.
Yeah.
That was his gap. So
What
going
was it, Steve who?
Steve O'Mac.
Oh, it's nice. Good
I
work,
remember looking at it in the last week because going into the last week, you had Steve O'Mac, Hank 1995, and the Molten Melter. They were the only three that could still win it.
Oh, hot stuff.
The Molten Melter and Hank 95, they were 1 point behind Steve-O. So obviously they needed to make that point up.
Yeah.
But they all picked Brisbane. So it didn't matter because they all went the same thing.
Silly cunt.
So Steve-O had it won before kickoff. Congrats to him. Great effort.
Good on you, brother.
And I reckon we can sneak him a baggy reg when the next load gets here because you got to win something.
yeah, that's right.
Hard
So
earned
hit me up, Steve O'Mac, and no imposters.
Yeah.
work. Changing
We
your
know these
fucking
regs are hot
username.
property, but no imposters.
He either knew something that we fucking did in the first half of the year, or he just doesn't know rugby league at all because
Well,
that was a fucking.
or
First,
he
like,
just
12
really
rounds.
knows his league.
Yeah, that's what I mean. He probably knows something we don't.
That was our. Remember that was
He's-
our excuse because we were going shit.
Yeah.
So we were like, oh, you don't get it.
Yeah. You just don't get rugby league.
No, you just don't get it rugby. Boys, I've been doing a bit of training, as you know,
Ooh.
because big fight coming up
Yeah.
next year,
Yep.
as you know. So I'm putting in some effort, even though the bloke I'm fighting couldn't knock the skin off a bloody day-old custard.
You learned that today.
I'm still putting in the yards. I've increased my run distance this week. I'm feeling good, you know.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm out there, was it Monday or Sunday? I can't remember if it was Monday or Sunday. Definitely wasn't yesterday. But
Yeah.
some bloke goes past me, never seen this cunt before in my life. Drives past me, I mean. Like, not just goes past on the footpath.
Yeah.
Drives past me, leans out the window and goes, Jarchie's going to flog your groper. And I was just in shock. I was like, sort of looked and like, did the old smile, like, yeah, fuck off, righto. Be fucked if I know who it was. Like, this is in Tannum too. Like, you normally know people
Small
around
town,
your
yeah.
age.
Yeah.
And I'm just going, fucking righto. And I tell you what, I had about a K to go on this run, and there was a bit of a hill, and I just gritted the teeth and went, fucking show this cunt. I'll show this cunt. But cheeky motherfucker.
Yeah, that's good stuff.
Uh,
That's ballsy as
if-
well.
Obviously, you listen, or you listen to We Mean Well, but if you do hear this, when I'm start doing some sparring, fucking come put your hand up, mate. Come put your hand
Is
up.
that your fifth call out this show?
No, it was fucking funny, but it was also just, I was like, fucking right.
Yeah, it was either going to rattle you or motivate you.
Yeah.
So good to see you
No idea
motivate
who
you.
it was.
That's fucking prime.
Still got me.
The phantom shit
Jarchie's gonna
talker.
flog ya.
Could you please tell me who you are?
But
Just 'cause
on
I
that,
wanna know.
on
Yeah,
that
come
front,
for a
though,
house
we are
visit.
getting very close to being able to tell everyone when it is, where it is, dates, all that sort of stuff.
Official
all,
details.
It's all getting sorted behind the scenes. This thing is actually going to be fucking massive.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
So it's going to be a great event, and that's why it's taken so long. There's a lot that goes into putting on something like that. It's going to be pushed out a bit. It's not going to be at the start of the year. It's going to be a little bit into the year. but that's so we can make this thing fucking huge, and there's going to be some fun shit at it. So you definitely
He's
won't
wanted to
wanna
be
miss it.
perfect.
Yeah,
Yeah.
100%.
As close to perfect as we can make it.
It's gonna be. There's gonna be some fun shit.
Yeah,
Fucking hell.
100%.
Oi, did you see that lad posted a video in the RLC the other day? Put up a video of his young fella saying the Moya, the Moya.
Really?
It's that good.
How good is that?
Oh, I think the kid would have been like
Teach him young.
3, 4, maybe, and just rips out of the Moya,
yeah.
the Moya.
Well, that's a good habit.
Yeah, I was going to repost it, but I thought someone's kid might just
Yeah.
So I didn't. And I got another listener. I got an email the other day about a bloke. He's just copped some merch on Thursday.
Yeah.
It was a massive voice recording, way too long for me to play, but pretty well. He was at cricket training, and he's left early to go to his car to get ready for the drop because it was at 6. He gets what he wanted. Well played, son. And then he goes back to training, and he sees everyone walking into the dressing sheds. So he sort of followed him in. And when he got in there was only like 13 or 14 blokes in there, whereas there was about 50 at training. So he's like, fuck, what's going on here? And anyway, he's sort of up in the corner. Reckons he's at least a 4th or 5th grade cricketer. And he's quickly realised that he's in the first team meeting, like pre-season meeting about, the upcoming cricket season in the A grade rooms. And he's
fish out
like,
of water.
I could not hide. Like I was there. And he just reckons he stared at the floor, hoping that no one said anything because he's new to the club.
Oh.
Like new bloke to the club. He reckons everyone would have just been going, what the fuck is this
Yeah.
bloke doing in here?
Oh no.
They
But
probably
trying to
just
learn a thing or
They
two.
probably just saw him in the nets going, what the fuck's he doing in here?
So what? Like, do you reckon it was a thing where he didn't want to leave because he
That's
didn't want
right.
to show that he wasn't interested, but he's like, "Fuck, I'm not supposed to."
Yeah.
Be
That's what he said in the clip, in the voice recording. He's like, I didn't want to leave and like interrupt what was going on, but I didn't want to stay. And he goes, it was
Just
the most
walk out and go, sorry,
uncomfortable
boys, I don't belong
I've ever
here."
felt.
Oh, wow.
He would have looked to them. He would have looked like that bloke is like, oh, that one.
That's
fucking
right,
cunt
because he's just got to
trying.
the club.
Yeah,
and
just
they're all
trying
probably
too hard.
They're probably thinking, oh
Oh,
fuck,
this
he
guy's
doesn't.
got
that- yeah.
tickets on himself.
That one 6th grader that's
There's
doing
his
laps
hero.
while the A grade's training, trying to show off to the
no.
coach, hoping he looks.
That's a Reggie's
Poor
worst
cunt.
nightmare.
That actually is the worst thing that could ever happen to a Reggie.
Getting stuck in an A grade pre-season meeting.
Yeah, meeting.
yeah.
Let's sit down and talk about our game.
Cunts wouldn't even be having a beer.
Oh, they probably weren't.
Oh,
Oh, we'll have
What
to get
the
some
fuck?
feedback of if they were drinking beers or not.
yeah.
But yeah, can you just imagine the current players going, oh, fuck, I hope this bloke doesn't think he's playing
Yeah.
first grade.
Or a couple of them going, oh, has this cunt been named this week?
Or this bloke must be fucking good because he rates himself
Yeah.
to be in it.
Many mixed opinions.
But anyway, all he wanted to do was cop a bit of merch.
Yeah. And it's
And he's ended up
backfired.
in there.
Well, thanks,
He should
mate.
have went home. The
Thanks
fact
for-
that he went back into training, just go home, mate. Why were you at training in the first place?
Thanks for taking that on the chin for us.
Yeah,
Yeah,
fucking hell.
that's good.
Well done.
That is
I think
good
he got a reg and a shirt too, so he's
Oh,
done
Perfect.
Well done.
well. He's done well. Righto, big weekend of sport. There was no rugby league for the first time since March.
Yeah.
But there was still
Weird.
plenty happening. There was fucking heaps happening. I'm going to start off with the obvious one that I'm sure most people watched on Sunday all day. Bathurst was on the weekend, boys.
Yep.
The great race. Shane Van Gisbergen taking out back-to-back wins. Pretty sure he heads to America now to either drive NASCARs or Indy cars. I don't know which one.
Yep.
But he fucking actually won a race over there. Must have been, was it NASCARs or Indy cars? I don't know. Someone help me out there. But he won, it was a couple of months ago. He was over there driving them. I seen it on Fox Sports News. I went, oh, yeah, he must be, because I don't follow the supercars.
Nah.
Oh, he must have gone over there like Scotty McLaughlin did and that. Next thing, he's winning Bathurst.
Man can drive.
So, fucks me what's
Bloke
going
knows
on
how to
there.
get behind
but-
a wheel.
Boys, I don't sit there and watch much supercars, but I'll watch Bathurst pretty well every year.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know. It's one of those great Aussie sport traditions, I think,
Origin,
that we all get
Boxing
around.
Day cricket, Bathurst.
Everyone knows
It
Bathurst.
was
You don't
good
have
for-
to know anything about supercars to know
Nah,
what
it was
Bathurst
good for
is.
me. Like, I watched the start of it. It's on the TV the whole day. I'll fuck around, go outside, chuck something on the smoker, crack a few tins, check in, have a look, and then like the last 20 laps, I'll just nuzzle into the couch and watch it fucking finish.
I'd love to go one year and camp out.
Oh, mate.
It'd be like a big festival.
You wouldn't
surely.
even need to like it to be on the mountain, just getting stuck right into your work.
Yeah.
You just have to fence off your camping area so you didn't get a heap of flogs.
Yeah.
Yeah, imagine.
But, mate, it'd be...
Mount Druitt as well.
It'd be good stuff. It'd
Stabbed.
be great stuff.
It would be. Now, Rugby World Cup. Aussies are officially gone after Fiji didn't beat Portugal, but they
It's a glimmer of
secured
hope.
the 1 point that they needed to advance, basically. If you finish close enough, if you finish within 7 points, you get a bonus point.
Yeah.
So if you lose by anything less than 7, you get a bonus point.
Yeah, right.
They only needed a bonus point to progress.
Portugal beat them by 1, wasn't it?
And they, beat them by a point. So
Even if we did say Portugal,
We
beat
would
them
not
by
have
8,
deserved it.
I would have gone. We would have played England, and we would have got fucking pumped.
Yeah, it would have been
worse than
embarrassing.
Wales.
yeah.
So yeah, I'd rather, as much as it's shit. Like
Worst
it's our
result.
first time never making the knockout stages in a World Cup. Yeah, I'd rather keep it that way than go lose by 60 to England in a quarterfinal.
I actually agree with that.
I would love to be on a fly on the wall at Rugby Australia HQ just to see what the fuck their plan is.
Yeah, fuck.
That would be the shittest job in Australia. right
Suoli'i.
Dude, they're
Fuck
throwing
yeah, man.
1.6 million at Crichton.
now. Yeah, bro.
Did they?
Yeah, Angus Crichton. They threw 1.6
Oh,
million.
Angus Crichton.
Can't
Yeah.
get your own, so you got to find rugbers.
That's
Yeah.
like, what the fuck? Where do they go from here, though?
I don't know. We need to do some serious thinking.
Do they just poach every good rugby league player that's got any slight rugby union background?
Make it
Where are they
more-
going to get the money?
Make it more appealing
I don't
for
fucking
fucking young
know, eh?
cunts to want to play the sport. Because it's fucking not at all right now.
It is quite hard to get into, isn't it?
Quite hard to get into when we're constantly losing as well.
Unless you're like, no, like I mean to play. As a
Yeah,
youngster.
like
Yeah.
as a kid,
I've-
where do you just stumble into a fucking game of rugby and all your friends at school play it and that? Fuck all.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's definitely like it's a cliche. It's a private school thing, but it actually is.
Yeah,
'cause
it
It
is.
is, mate.
The only speaking for CQ terms, which isn't mad rugby union fanatics and that, but the only time that when I was growing up, I playing every fucking sport possible pretty well. Rugby union stumbles across a few of the boys from school like, oh, come play. They're asking me in October to come play until fucking February. I'm like, you're kidding. If you think I'm going to go out and play 80 minutes or whatever, 60 minutes of rugby union in the hot
In the summer.
fucking summertime sun.
Yeah,
Like,
it's
you're
just-
never going to compete with rugby league in this area.
Yeah.
But even the only rugby union I played was 7-a-side, and that was fun because it's fucking 7-a-side.
Yeah.
But, you know, like going through school here
Grassroots
in
is- yeah.
CQ, name one time that rugby even come up in conversation to play at school and shit, or with your friends groups and that.
Yeah.
There wasn't even a, like, some of the boys played AFL, soccer was big, cricket, everything. It's
No
just
rugby.
rugby was not even a conversation.
Yeah. I wonder if it's different down in the cities and that.
It would
Yeah.
have to be.
Do you know how, like, Milo cricket come? The NRL come to the schools.
Auskick.
Auskick come to the
Even
schools.
Auskick, and this is
And they give you a ball
fucking
and give you this.
rugby
Not
league
one
dominated state.
rugby union fucking thing ever come to get any kid into the sport.
I wonder if it's too hard to like teach a primary school kid the rules around the ruck and the scrum and the
But
line
it's
out
not
and
even
all that.
teaching. It's literally just kicking
if you
a
can
ball off a
teach,
tee
yeah,
or-
if you can teach young kids how to play rugby league, you can teach them how to play rugby union.
I don't know about that, but
But it's not even about
like you said,
teaching
yeah.
That's
them.
just like specifics on a fucking clear out and that,
It's
but
a kid getting a free ball from school, taking it home,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
it's called rugby.
or a
That's
shirt,
it.
or a t-shirt that says the Wallabies on it. So then when they're sitting there on a Saturday night and it's the Bledisloe, they go, "Oh, Dad, these people were at school the other day. Let's watch a bit of this."
yeah.
Simple as that.
Yeah.
That's
Well,
like
yeah.
that's the bare minimum for grassroots like sport as well.
I don't know when we're ever going to win the Bledisloe again, just on that.
Oh, I'll probably be on my deathbed.
Oh, God. Anyway, on the quarterfinal action, though, this weekend, I can't believe this. So the 4 sides that I thought either of those 4 sides would win it are playing each other.
Yeah.
In the quarters.
Ireland,
So
New
you've
Zealand.
got 2, I reckon two quarterfinals that are 100% worthy of being the final. Because the way, obviously, New Zealand and South Africa end up finishing second in their group, so now they got to play someone who finished top in their group.
Yeah.
So it's New Zealand against Ireland, which is 100% worthy of a final, and the same goes for France and South Africa. I
Yeah.
just think the other two quarters, England play Fiji, and then Wales play Argentina. I reckon they've just got the softest draw in the quarters. Obviously, those first two quarterfinals I mentioned are on opposite sides of the draw, so it's not like the winner of both of those two are going to play each other. But I just think those two quarterfinals are so big because, to me, whoever wins them will play the final. The two semi-finals will just they'll win again.
Yeah.
I reckon whoever wins these two quarters out of New Zealand, Ireland, France, South Africa, they'll play each other in the final. So,
I feel for the Irish almost because the way
Oh.
when I was over in Europe, that was a lot of the sport I was watching was World Cup games. Like you go to the pub and 2 or 3 o'clock in the afternoon, you park up and go, fuck yeah, I'll watch a bit of the World Cup.
Yeah.
And I usually don't do that. And the way they played, and they are pretty well, I'd say, in the top 3 to win. Like
yeah, well, they've
favourites
been
wise
number one
going
in the world for a year.
That's
so
the best. That's the best chance they've ever had.
Now they've got to play
they've
the
got
All
to play
Blacks.
the All Blacks, who are they're the All Blacks. That's pretty self-explanatory. They could be knocked down in quarterfinals.
Yeah, rough,
Like,
eh?
yeah, when they should be. It should. Like I reckon that's the two teams that should be, or even the Irish and the French. They come out.
You
and
finish
beat the All
top of
Blacks.
your group and you have to play the All Blacks in the quarter.
Yeah, how many times? When's the last
That's
time
rough.
that happened? Like
So,
fuck
yeah.
me.
Yeah.
And
Anyway.
the French host nation, and they beat All Blacks in the first game. That
Got to
was
play the
fucking-
world champions.
Yep.
It's rough,
Yeah,
but you
very
got to
rough.
play them at some point. So, yeah, I don't know.
It's exciting. It makes a quarterfinal more exciting.
Maybe
Well,
you
they-
want to play them now
Well,
before
You
you
can
get
prove.
too
That's what I
tired.
mean. If the Irish beat the All Blacks, I think people are going to go, "Yep, this is theirs to
Well,
fucking lose."
if they can't beat them here, then they would have lost in the grand final.
Yeah, exactly.
So fucking beat them, and then
Yep. Anyway, they should be two mouth-watering clashes, and England versus Fiji. I don't think I'll be getting up for that one.
No.
The Cricket World Cup, boys. How's the World Cups?
Yeah.
I think on our second episode, we mentioned this. How many World Cups there are this year, and there was so fucking
And
many.
it's 2 World Cups that we're usually pretty successful at.
Yeah. Yep.
it's
Not a
great
great
after
start.
the whole world went into lockdown. Every cunt's just fucking into
Upper,
sport.
yeah.
Fucking
Tara,
hell.
look, not a good start for the Aussies. First up against India. Look, at the end of the day, we didn't have enough runs. We got bowled out for 200, and it's not good enough. But then to compact that, we had them 3 for 2, Hazelwood on fire. Kohli and KL Rahul were trying to, straighten the ship.
Yeah.
They got to 3 for 20. Kohli, top edges one, or catches it on the splice of the bat as he's going for a pull shot. Goes straight up in the air, not very high. Mitch Marsh comes in, does not even get a hand to it.
What the
Like, it
fuck?
literally, I don't know whether he had eyes on the wicketkeeper because they both sort of went for it. I don't know whose catch it was, but it was fucking someone's. And the fact that it was in Marsh's bread basket and he didn't even lay a finger on it, I just could not believe what I was watching. I ended up falling asleep halfway through the run chase, but you could just tell as soon as that catch was dropped, we did not get a look in.
Oh,
Yeah, it
Like-
would have changed the game.
Kohli
can't
made
miss
85. Virat Kohli, you cannot
you gotta
drop
take
him
those
ever.
chances.
In a
In
one-dayer.
India,
especially
in a World Cup.
getting those couple of early wickets, and
Oh.
that is literally like the fucking foot on the throat.
Yeah, even after getting 200 runs, showing like you're gonna
We come
win
out
with
and had a
200
go.
under your belt. Yeah, fucking oath.
3 for 2, and those 2 were wides. We got 3 ducks in a row. That's how we started the innings. It was 3 ducks, and I'm just up. I was so pumped. And then he's put it up in the air, and just like I was numb watching that catch go down. And then, Kohli makes 85. KL Rahul ends up 97 not out, and they beat us by 6 wickets.
Who got our runs?
Smudge got
fucking-
47 or 48.
Oh, did
What
he?
runs?
Oh no, but I mean like who out
Yeah.
of us?
Smudge was our highest scorer,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
he got just shy of 50.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it wasn't. That's what I mean. At the top of that, I said 200 wasn't enough at all.
Yeah.
But we could have had him 4 for 20 with Kohli in the sheds.
Yeah.
And then fucking who knows. But look, Virat Kohli there's got to be no question of him being the best one-day international cricketer batsman of all time, because he averages when his team's chasing runs, he averages 65.
Yeah.
That
it's
is
wild.
fucking outrageous. When they're batting second, he averages 65.
Wow.
Like, fucking hell, it's just crazy
You
how
hate
good
to
he
admit
is.
it, but yeah, he's fucking.
He's made like 50 one-day hundreds, or he's almost made 50 one-day hundreds.
It's
That's
unprecedented.
wild.
He's
Even
just
for Sashin.
well, he made 49 or something.
That's what I mean. He's succeeded him
Yeah, and
at
just
that format, at least.
at that format. Yeah.
Yeah.
Test cricket's definitely his worst format.
And he's
Kohli's.
and
Is
even
it?
5-6
Yeah.
years ago though, he was.
Oh, he's still an
fucking
elite
unreal.
Test cricketer, but
Yeah.
it's his worst out of the three.
Yeah,
I just can't believe he averages 65 or something when they're batting second. Like, for him just to go, every time they're chasing, he would walk out there and go, I'm going to win us the game. Like, that
he
must
had
be
the
his
whole.
mentality.
He had
because,
1 billion people on his shoulders pretty well.
Yeah. Fucking hell.
And said, "I'm
Anyway,
gonna fucking win it."
we've got South Africa tonight in another blockbuster.
Tonight, is it?
Like, as in tomorrow.
Thursday night.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
When
yeah.
this is released,
sweet.
yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
So, huge. The format this year is awesome, I reckon, because there's
Playing
10
every
sides
team.
and you play every team,
Yeah,
and then
prime.
the top 4 play the semi-finals.
Yeah, perfect.
So you
It's a
play
big
every
group
team.
stage,
There's
but,
no excuses, and fucking that's it.
That's
So,
good.
look, I'm looking forward. How good was New Zealand just pumping
Oh, yeah.
the Poms?
Oh.
So, just absolutely smashed them into the ground. The Poms made 282, which is, it's a good score.
Just shy of par.
Fucking New Zealand got the runs in 36 and a half overs, only 1 wicket down.
Oh, nice.
And it was a very, very early wicket.
It was so here the scorecard for New Zealand read Conway 100 and fucking whatever it was, 150 not out. Golden Duck, old mate 130 not out.
Oh, that's fucking great.
And I'm
That
pretty
was
sure
the-
England dropped, was it 8 or 9 wickets they had?
Yeah, but that doesn't matter. It was just the fact
but it,
that they
it was pretty well a moral win.
That makes me
Yeah.
feel way better.
I didn't hear a peep. I didn't see a
100
fucking
balls
peep from
left.
any snobby pommy cunt, including Piers Morgan. They were quiet, very fucking quiet then, weren't you?
100 balls to
Yeah.
go or something. And
Can't
then
whip out your boundary count.
Fuck, it was good to see. But the Poms did come out a day or two ago and smoked Bangladesh, but who cares about that?
That's always going to be.
Tuesday's game was fucking unreal. Sri Lanka made 344 batting first and got beaten.
Oh.
Pakistan chased it down with an over and a half left.
Wow.
Fucking hell.
Muhammad Rizwan, he used to open the batting with Baba Azam, and he batted 4 the other night, made 130 not
Oh,
out.
he must have rizzed more than
Won
one.
them the game. Fucking, what a game. I think we're going to see a fair bit of that because the outfields over there are like this carpet. It's
Yeah,
so fucking
literally.
fast. So I reckon no score is safe when you're batting first.
Yeah.
That's just my opinion.
And it's subcontinent conditions for teams like Sri Lanka and Pakistan. That's what they're used to.
Well, on Pakistan, that is their next game is India. So
That's gonna be
that is going to be
fucking
so
massive.
big. I would love to see the TV ratings on that.
Yeah.
And just the crowd. Like, it'll be a sellout, obviously.
Well,
but
they had like 90,000, didn't they, at the MCG? For
Surely-
the
yeah,
T20?
most of them were. Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Surely
yeah,
those
yeah.
sort of games in those countries are like Melbourne Cup here. We are watching this.
Well, that's what they eat.
Yeah,
So it's not
well,
really
no,
anything
I'm
bad.
just saying. Well, whatever
Yeah.
you eat at lunch, no, just fucking stop
Yeah,
and watch
the
the
game
cricket.
that stops the nation.
Yeah, that's right. That's what it
shouldn't.
is. Well, it is.
But yeah, hopefully Pakistan show up because it'll be awesome to see a great game. You know,
Yeah,
and
for
hopefully
sure,
they
yeah.
fucking beat them.
yeah.
Imagine that, yeah, on Indian turf.
It
'Cause
shows
they've
they're
always
beatable.
been pretty well the little brother.
They're beatable because we could have had them 4 for fucking 20.
Yeah.
So
Imagine that would have fucking shocked the system early on if we beat
oh,
India.
after getting bowled out for 200, if we had to beat them, holy, that
Yeah.
would have just been unreal. We need to beat South Africa tonight.
I think we will.
We've got to beat them. You
We
don't want to
beat
go
'em.
0 and 2.
We beat them in the warm-up games convincingly.
No, we did not. We did in the first 2,
Yeah.
and then we lost the next 3. We lost the series 3-2.
Did we?
Yeah.
Ah, fuck. Now I
Fucking-
sound like an idiot.
That game, I gave what's his name? Klassen. I gave him the captain of the week because he made 170 of 80 balls.
I thought it was a 3-game series.
Bro, it was fucking outrageous, that innings. I don't think I've seen hitting like it ever.
Well-
They were just going fucking disappearing out of the ground every highlight.
We're about to talk
Was
about
unreal.
a bloke who did some
Yeah, in a
serious
domestic
hitting.
game.
Yeah.
But still, we will be talking about it. Rugby League.
Yeah,
Rugby League. They're back. It's back.
already.
It's finally back.
Yeah, fucking oath. 1 week off was fucked, but we've got it back. The Pacific Championships. Look, there's heaps to cover through in the show already, but I think we just go through the lineups of what they've picked and a couple of key points
Yeah.
out of each
We'll
game.
do it quick.
So Australia versus Samoa, the lineups, we have Teddy at fullback, Dylan Edwards and Cobbo on the wings, Hammer and Staggs in the centres, Munster and Cherry Evans in the halves, Payne Haas and Tino at front row with Benny Hunt locking it up there. Oh, not locking it up, at hooker. Murray and Martin back row with Isaiah Yeo.
Wait for this bench. Wait for the bench.
At 13, then Harry Grant, Lindsay Collins, Carrigan and Cotter on the fucking
Stop
bench.
it. Greenlander.
So that's the Aussie team, boys. Any points to take out of the Aussie team?
Backline sucks ass.
Whoa,
But
I
the
wouldn't say
forward-
sucks
The
ass.
forward pack, unreal.
Yeah.
Fucking that forward pack is so good.
It is
but
very good.
the backline, Dylan Edwards on the wing.
Look, Dylan Edwards on the wing, which he's only played 3 times in his NRL career, last being in 2019.
Okay, fine. Keep him there. Tedesco at fullback.
Fuck's sake.
What is going on?
It's but with the wing though, but I just think surely you have a specialist winger in this spot.
Oh.
The things that the game has turned wingers into now, those finishers are fucking crazy.
Without him, you're fucked.
And they practice that shit week in,
Yeah.
week out to do it. Why the fuck would you put a fullback that has not practiced those finishes that win you close games? Like, they literally score tries that should not be possible. And fullbacks aren't used to doing it. I just don't understand that selection process. There's fucking the game full of elite wingers.
Yeah.
It
Well,
doesn't, mate.
in saying that, this is probably the first time
Probably
in
score a
a
hat-trick.
while that Australia hasn't really had the pick of the bunch with the wingers, because the top 3, in my opinion, top 3 wingers, based off form last year, was Dom Young, Jermaine Asako, and Dallin, and they're 2 Kiwis and 1 Pom.
Yeah.
So
What about,
we could have had Murray Tuolungi, but he's gone and said he wants to play for Samoa,
Yeah,
right.
who was our winger last
Which
year.
is great for the game, but annoying that he's already played for Australia. and
Yeah, my
Queensland.
point with that is the
just
whole you
confusing.
can play
Yeah.
for a tier 2 nation. You can't
No,
play
that's
for another
dumb.
tier 1. But Samoa had made a fucking World Cup final. At what point did they get put in tier 1
You just
nation?
play for
Select
the
your
country
country.
that you want to fucking play
He's
for.
come out and said his
Exactly.
heart is where it is. I don't even give a fuck about that. My point is how good Samoa is. The whole tier 1, tier 2 system. Make Samoa a
Just
tier
make
1
no
team.
tiers. You fucking if you want to play for that country, that's the country you play for.
I just don't
You don't get to play for
understand-
2.
I just don't understand how you could have the same passion playing against the country that you've already played for. Like, where do you...
He won a World Cup with Australia last year.
Like, for me, it's like...
That's dumb.
Queensland and Australia, I would fucking die for those jerseys and that. I could never, ever, ever play against it.
Yeah.
And I understand if you have if you have heritage from both, that totally understand that. But how could you play with the same passion against one of them? You have to pick one that you want to represent.
Well, Tyson Frizzell's representing his 3rd country. He debuted for Wales and then played for Australia, and now he's playing for Tonga.
It's just, yeah. But anyway, that
is
team,
confusing.
I reckon Isaiah Yeo's starting over Patrick Carrigan. I think that's purely because Paddy can play better at front row if he needs to.
Oh yeah.
Paddy
Like
can make
Pat-
more of an impact off the
Yeah,
bench
I reckon
too.
Paddy would do just as good a job at 13. Those two have been unreal all
Yeah.
year. I just reckon that is purely because Paddy can slot in there or front row and just be a bit more versatile in the pack.
In my opinion, Paddy should be starting, but I'm not like, this is a fucking monstrosity. Like, he'll come off the bench and make a crazy impact. He won a Wally Lewis medal.
The
off
only
bench.
reason anyone knows Yo's name is because he plays in that Penrith team. He's fucking shit.
Oh, yeah, he's terrible. Yeah.
He never misses a tackle though.
But honestly, like you said, Groves, that forward pack's great. Look, it's But
The front
anyway,
row's good anyway.
Yeah.
I don't know about the back
Yeah.
row.
Yeah, oh yeah, right.
Liam Martin's a big game player, though.
Yeah, fucking oath, man. He has dog in him, old
Oh,
Martin.
yeah. Nah, that
Um,
whole forward pack is really good. And obviously that bench, I think the bench is great.
Watch
Like, not
me-
just because it's a Queensland bench, but the versatility on there. You know?
Oh, there's just cunt in there.
Yeah.
There's a
So
lot
that
of
back
cunt in there
line,
because they're Queenslanders.
fullback
I was cunning them.
and Edwards and Stags. I'm like, oh,
Oh,
really?
Edwards. Not Edwards. Tedesco. Are you
Yeah.
fucking serious?
Well, the
Have
only
you
the
seen
fullback they've got is
Is-
Dylan Edwards.
Has Ponga said that he doesn't want to play, or
He
Well,
didn't
Reece
get
Welch?
selected.
yeah? But did he say he didn't want
I
to
don't
play?
know,
They
but-
both didn't get fucking selected.
Those two have been lighting the NRL.
Yeah, I know,
up.
but you can like Cleary pulled out because
So they
He's
brought
injured.
Nico Hines in.
is he injured?
Yeah, his knee.
Yeah,
in the
he did
grand
his,
final.
he did something to his MCL like 15
I thought he
years
was just
in.
like, hey, Bus, I've had
Nah.
a big year.
No, his knee's hurt, bro.
Yeah, righto.
But yeah,
Wish it
anyway,
was
so
hurt 20 minutes fucking earlier.
I still reckon that he did it in the first like 10 minutes.
Oh,
of the
he
game.
did not.
He did.
It doesn't. You can't keep getting a better story.
Well, we
That's
just
when I
fucking
saw
mixed
that, I just went, oh, fuck me.
Shut
That's
up,
just going to
Nathan.
make it even better.
Whinging about your knee. Shut up.
But Samoa, we watched me butcher the absolute fuck out of a heap of these names, and I apologise.
What are you going for it?
Yeah, Suolavi Failongo,
Why?
Murray Tuilangi, because
You
we
got that
just,
one right.
Because we just said we're going to go through the teams.
You got
Okay.
Tuilangi
Murray
right. You said
Tuilagi
Tui-
and Brian
Hey!
there it
Tato
is.
at the wings, Isaac Targo and young Tonamapia in the
Oi.
centres, Stephen Crichton at 6 and Dijon
yeah.
Arce at 7.
Really?
Yeah, Stefano Uitakamanu
Nice.
and Junior Paulo front row,
Nice.
Jordan Chang Kum Tong at hooker,
Nice.
Big Gordo.
Luciano Leilua and Connolly Lemuelu,
Nice.
Keenan Palacia, and then the bench, Spencer Linu, Terrell May, Helium Lukey, and Ronald Volkman on the bench.
That's actually a good side.
It
eh?
is. It is a good
I
side.
don't know about Crichton at 6. but-
Well,
He's
imagine
never
he
played in the
fucking-
halves at NRL or New South Wales
Yeah.
Cup level.
Imagine he kills it, though, and then doggies go, you can slot into 6 next year.
no.
Yeah, mate.
way.
Oi, I'm not saying it's going to happen.
They've tried to make
but
Matt Burton
imagine.
into a fucking halfback. Don't do the same thing to poor old Crichton.
Burton's decent at 6.
Oh, they went well.
I really
Well,
can't.
fuck me, what's he meant to do with the fucking geese around him?
I don't rate him.
I really can't.
In the
see,
centres, I do.
I really can't see Crichton having that ball playing ability.
He won't be a ball player. He'll be a complete runner.
He's a dead set centre. I just go.
And a great centre, too.
Yeah, a fucking great
good
one.
centre,
I'm just like, surely there's someone else that can play that position better. But so it'll be interesting to
But
see how
maybe
it
there's
goes. not.
How's those two front rowers? Stop it.
and then
Oh,
Spencer Lenu off the bench.
Ujikamanu and Junior
mate,
Paulo.
the wings and the centre, they're like, man,
yeah.
it's fucking good stuff.
It's a good
so
side.
it should be a good game.
No,
Looking forward to
Luai.
it.
Luai's injured.
Yep.
Oh,
Yeah,
no.
he's getting his shoulder done.
That's a shame.
But yeah, and then PNG and Cook Islands. I think I don't
We'll
think we
just
go
watch
through
that
every.
one.
Yeah, I don't think we go through every one there. But one thing I wanted to say about it though, they've left Justin Olam out for PNG.
Wow.
They've got Zach Laybut and Roderick Ty. Are they fucking?
Is he
kidding?
injured?
Nah, he's left. He's listed on the extended bench. I'm pretty sure.
Wow.
So that's fucking
Well,
ridiculous to me.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
A PNG cult hero.
There's a
Coates is playing right.
funny story about Olam, quickly.
Hmm.
There's a there's a Justin Olam fan page.
Oh,
And it actually goes off.
Does
man.
it?
Like, no one else. Like, I'm sure there's other players that have them, but fuck, man, it is actually that funny.
PNG fans just,
And they just
fucking live and breathe their
All of-
PNG players.
Yeah.
Remember we bumped into him at that nightclub that time, Groper?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, the Olams.
Yeah.
Yeah, they were good blokes.
Yeah. I
He
don't know
would-
if Justin wanted a bar of us, but
No.
we
Justin
said g'day
Olam
anyway.
in PNG would be like fucking Diego Maradona in the Naples.
Yeah. I agree with you.
They'd have a little crucifix with Justin Olam on it.
Did you see that thing when the Aussies got there and there's just hands everywhere, stealing hats?
Yeah.
It's their national sport.
Yeah.
Rugby league.
Yeah.
Rugby.
It'd be awesome if they were just, if it got to a point where they were like New Zealander at rugby.
Yeah.
Just unreal and just had players everywhere. But
Yeah.
not sure if it'll ever do it. But yeah, I'd like to see the Justin Olam fan page going off after that drop selection, because
Oh.
when he gets dropped
We'll
from the
blow it
Storm, they blow up.
Yeah, for sure. But I don't see
great.
how he doesn't make that when Zach Laybutter's there. Like,
Yeah.
come on.
Oh well,
Anyway.
the Butt will probably score a hat trick now.
Yeah, the butt.
Big fight this weekend.
Oh, the
Huge
biffin. The
fight.
fucking biffin.
Huge fight. What do you want to do first? Because this is hot off the press about Volk fighting bloody
Yeah,
Islam
let's
Makhachev
talk
now.
about that.
Righto. So this afternoon, just before we recorded, it had got announced Volk's stepping in for
Charles
Oliveira, who's hurt his knee or something.
Nah,
split his
his
eye.
eyebrow.
That's what I said. 11 days notice, and the Volk steps up to do the rematch with Islam.
Is there a
So-
more Volk thing?
Is there more
Unreal.
of a cunt you want to represent our fucking country than this man? Like, he
Yeah.
arguably won the last one, but on paper he lost. He knows what he's got to do on this one. Any other normal cunt gets that rematch, and normally if you lose that, it's sort of there's no story to be told. So you'd want a full fucking fight camp for that. He gets called, takes it on 2 weeks' notice.
Yeah.
Obviously, it's a
11 days.
Obviously, it's a weight up, so
He doesn't have to cut.
He doesn't have to cut that much, but nonetheless, mate, that's for a championship belt to go to go the double champ. It just shows you who he is
A
as a bloke.
sequel to one of the fucking best fights.
Yeah.
in the
And this is
year.
like, to me, the featherweight and lightweight double champ thing. This is a proper one because he's defended that featherweight belt how many times?
Yeah,
Like so
he
many.
beat Yair Rodriguez
He's
pretty
defended it
convincingly.
after he's lost.
Yeah.
And now he's going back to lightweight. So he's like, fuck,
if
man.
he wins this, man, you gotta start talking about Volkanovski as one of the goats of the sport
Yeah.
of
Yeah.
all time. He's
Like
just
top
so
3 all time.
so dominant,
Yeah.
and being so small, like reach wise and
nuggety.
shortness, to go up a weight and still dominate these people, I just fucking can't speak.
I'm going to
highly
say this
enough
with a
of him.
lot of bias, but if he wins, I think he's better than Khabib all time.
Yeah, he's
Top 3,
It's
you'd have
just
like
'cause
you'd have
he's
John
lost.
Jones, GSP, and Volk.
It's just because he's lost that people will say that, nah. But
But yeah, and they look at Khabib's record, but he fought some bums
yeah,
before he took on
bloody
anyone
oath.
good.
But he never even looked like losing.
I don't even like talking
didn't.
about that cunt. He's boring as fuck.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes.
He's a jock sniffer.
Yeah, they all are.
Yeah, he is. He's boring.
But anyway,
All Dagestani fighters are fucking boring.
I would have watched that fight anyway, but I'm literally so excited for that. Now.
Oh, yeah.
Like, that's one that I will literally set everything aside for, probably put something on the smoker and just be fucking glued
Yeah.
there, standing
Well,
and pacing
You
around.
heard me
yeah,
at
yeah,
work,
yeah,
Grapes.
yeah.
When I said it, I was like, I had to fucking rub my eyes and like look at my phone. And
You're
went,
like, geez, it's quick.
Oh.
Like,
and you're like,
wait.
nah, it's got to be fake. And I just went, what?
but
the
yeah,
fuck?
once you
And-
knew that someone had pulled out, and then that's fuck.
Literally going through the emotions, being there at Perth where we thought he won and we felt
Yeah.
robbed, and that emotion. Now to try and get that back, I'm just going, fucking come on!
yeah,
so
yeah.
pumped, mate.
I'd never
Fuck
been
yeah.
so much emotion go through me watching a fight in
Yeah.
my life.
I know.
Like you get that at Origin and grand finals and that, and the fucking Ashes when it's getting down and dirty.
And now we've just
Like
been told
watching
about
that.
it, and it's about to happen. It's not even like,
You don't even have to-
Sprung up on me. It's like, oh,
Yeah.
what do I do?
Yeah.
I want to start drinking right fucking now for it.
so pumped. So that'll be fucking great.
That'll be
But
prime. But before then, this
Yes.
Sunday, we've got Timmy Zoo fighting for a world title.
against Mendoza.
Yep. And look, red hot favourite, should be winning, but still got to go out there. It's boxing.
Mate, I
Anything
just
can
think,
happen.
Tim, after watching Charlo go down to Canelo, and arguably watching it, not a fucking boxing guru, but it looked to me like he was just trying to get through that fight without getting stopped.
Charlo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like the ref, his corner
did
was
nothing.
saying, you are losing. You need to go out there and put the pressure on. Pressure was not put on. He was just out there to survive. I think Tim sees that. He sees the sniff he's got. He's obviously become the champion on, like, with what he's got because he didn't take the fight or whatever, Charlo. But now he goes out there. He's got the chance to fucking knock this dude out.
Yeah.
I think he makes a statement and pressures the fuck out of him. And then he's got that thing to go, right, Charlo, I've just fucking fought old mate. Let's go. You know, and
Fucking
he has
oath.
every chance to do it. And then sets up that big fight, and who knows what happens after that. But
you have to
Yeah,
fight.
there's
Charlo has to fight him. If Zoo goes out there, even if he just wins,
yeah,
anyway, surely he's mad not to fight.
mate,
He'll call him out, I reckon.
I reckon
afterwards.
this
he will
is-
definitely.
He'll say,
But
Charlo, you're my
whether Charlo
motherfucker."
fucking takes the fight or not,
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
the thing.
Who the
But this
fuck
is-
else can he fight?
This is
man?
Tim's chance to really make a statement after Charlo's loss to say, I'm the motherfucker. in
Yeah,
this
yeah,
division."
yeah, yeah.
He'll
yeah.
put that weight division on notice, and he'll like Tim Zoo is spoken about pretty quietly in that discussion with coming through with Charlo and Canelo on that. This if he wins and takes on Charlo, that's gonna be his fucking easily
that's
his biggest
massive.
fight yet.
Yeah.
But that is
Massive payday too.
worldwide, massive pay per
Yeah.
view.
Been watching some highlights too on Mendoza. Bloke can bang.
Yeah.
So it'll be. I've never watched a full fight of his, but just watching some things, I reckon he's got heavy hands. So it'll be cool to see Timmy's chin get a good workout as well.
Or nah,
And
hopefully they just both swing and Tim will win. Easy.
But yeah, I think it'll be good though, just to see because I think Nikita was sort of saying like he's just got to watch his counters, sort of thing.
Yeah,
like, oh,
yeah,
mate's
yeah,
counter
yeah.
punches. But I think Tim will just fight like he does, fucking
Yeah.
full pressure.
It'll
and
be
just-
good to see if old mate does come to fight and not do what Charlo did against Canelo.
Yeah.
And just look to survive. If he comes to fight, that suits Tim, I reckon.
Yeah, yeah.
Because he'll
Yeah.
knock him
And
out.
we will be in fucking Bowen.
Yeah, fucking
at
oath.
Keto's, just sinking fucking tins.
Sinking tens around the pool. The pool's just gone in.
Ah,
Been filled up.
Glorious.
fucking stop it.
Yeah, and I'll be after Bowen Cup Day.
Yeah.
We're gonna talk a bit about the Bowen Cup soon. Fuck, it's gonna be a big weekend, boys.
Sure is.
Lads, I've said this before. I'll say it again. How good is the standard squeeze?
Oh, it's the
Fuck,
best
I
things
love 'em,
in
mate.
sliced bread.
Just genuine good people who look after you, and they've got a fucking product that is one of a kind. Get your 2-stroke and Coke right now. Standardsqueeze.com. You've heard it all before. Measure one at a time. Get a double. Grab the big shot. There's a 100ml chamber in there. Jump on the standardsqueeze.com. Use the code Reggie15 and grab a squeeze. Check out their other stuff too. Few noms. Mitch Marsh. Sorry, Mitchy. I know you've copped a lot of flack from Australia in the past. I don't condone that, but you've cost us the game there with that abomination of a
You're a squeeze
attempted
nominee.
catch. Second, England cricket team, just a pathetic effort in
Yeah,
a World
shit.
Cup opener. You're opening the World Cup, for fuck's sake.
England in general.
Last but not least, there's a bloke in the RRLC. Has anyone in the RRLC ever got the squeeze before?
I don't think so.
No, besides
well.
us three.
Anyway, he goes by the name of Max Sloman. I hope I said that right. Now, he's a day one listener, and he bought merch, and we fucking love you for that, Max. Thank you. But, Max, you've nominated myself, Tom, and Big Red Balls for Squeeze of the Week in the RRLC. And I quote, for the smishmortion of a website and the undersupply of baggy Reggies. Maxi, old son. This is my fucking show. And I'll have you know that the website issues were absolutely out of our control. And I can't help it if you were too slow on the baggy reg, mate. We warned you for weeks that this thing will not last. So get in quick. It's not my fault, Maxi Bon, you fucking ice cream. Look, you weren't quick enough. That's the noms. Any add-ons?
Well, I think off the back of that fucking spiel, it's got to be Maxibon.
Yeah, give it to Maxi.
Yeah,
Bond.
Maxi Bon, unlucky.
Yeah.
And you won't get it because there's a bloke who's going to get captain of the week. But everyone who commented and fucking stuck up for the boys, you should
Yeah,
get
there was a
captain of
couple.
the week.
There was a couple in there who were good.
Actually, my nom's fucking Shopify.
Yeah.
That's an
a
extra
good
nom for
point.
me from the fuckholes not getting us to put all of our details in prior to selling shit because that's why we made an account to sell things. So Shopify, fuck you. But off the back of that squeeze, this trip that we are doing to Bowen in the car, packed full of people, shit everywhere. That's fucking the perfect time for a bunch of squeeze bottles. Hey, boys, what do you want to drink? I want to drink rum. I want to drink Canadian Club. I want to drink whatever. Put them in a squeeze. Throw them in the back. They fucking last. They're durable. Buy one.
How good.
Fucking oath, get that
Get
in ya.
around the fucking people who get around us.
And Max, look, I know you were just fucking G'ing us up, but you just got the squeeze of the week.
You just got melted.
And guess what? You don't get a squeeze.
you are one cunt.
Nah, good on you, mate. I love you for supporting the show.
And we know it's all banter, Maxi. So fucking
And
still
look,
get that into you.
there's more Reggies coming. That was what he was really hurt about.
Oh,
he didn't give a fuck about the
fair
website.
enough.
He missed out on the Reg.
Yeah, that's
it's
right.
fucking fair
He was
enough.
taking his anger out on someone, and
Yeah.
it was us.
What about the captain, Tom? Who sponsors that?
Knuckles, the big CTC themselves. Head to thecountrycompanies.com for all of his designs. He's got fuckloads of them, mate, and there's some funny shit on there. So go have a look. Or if you want to make your own hat for any occasion, for anything, look, he doesn't hold back. You can put anything on a hat, and I mean anything. So head to countrytruckercaps.com.au, design your very own. And, that's who brings this segment today, and that's who gets all the domes on our domes.
That's
and
right.
your domes.
The
on domes.
the captain of the week. Now, I don't think there's any debate here. There might be. I'm always up for a debate. But now I can't fucking think of this bloke's first name because he's got such a cracking last name.
Fraser.
Fraser McGurk. No, that's his last name. Hyphenated.
Oh, be fucked.
That's what I told you before.
I thought you were saying Fraser's his first name.
No, his last name's Fraser McGurk. Hyphenated.
What's the go with cunts who can't just decide on one?
It's
Well,
Jake.
he's probably got it. Jake.
Jake Fraser
Jake
McGurk.
Fraser McGurk.
I had a feeling it was a J.
Plays cricket for South Africa.
South Australia.
South Australia.
Yep.
In the domestic comp. Now, what's happened here is the opposition side has put 445 runs on the board. So young Jake has had to go out there and tee off, and he made the fastest one-day 100 in domestic history, 100 off 29 balls. He brought it up in the ninth over. He hit a single in the ninth over, and that was his 100. They were like none for 130 after 8.5 overs or something.
Holy fuck.
fucking
The
unreal,
gherkin
eh?
has just gone
Yeah.
off.
They ended up making 398 and lost by 40 odd runs.
Oh.
So they were chasing 435, something ridiculous, and that's obviously why he went off. But fuck, man, everything he hit just went the distance.
Mate, it's going to be hard to chase the gherkin down off of that effort.
Nah, I don't think it'll ever get
Can
beat.
you imagine if he ends up like donning the baggy green? He'll already be a cult hero.
Yeah.
Is he just getting produced fucking dead set pies?
There was
what
some pretty bad bowling, but
Still, that's
still,
great.
you got to make contact.
Fucking
Yeah,
hard.
Fuck,
know.
man. When I watched the bloody highlights, I was just like, am I seeing that? 8.4 overs or 8.5 overs, none for 130, and this bloke is on 100.
Shout
That
out
is
to- you
very
can't-
worthy of captain.
I don't think that
Yeah.
the gherkin has to get the captain. I don't see how he doesn't.
On
That
your
was
Kirk.
unreal. Well done, mate.
Yeah.
Unfortunate that you don't get to celebrate a win with that, though. Like you lost the game.
Yeah,
Yeah.
a bit like Ezra in the grand final.
Oh,
Yeah. You didn't have to be.
Well, it's the same sort of heroic
Well, you're
feat.
very right. Yeah.
that is low.
Yep.
Did we work out if anyone's ever scored a hat trick and not got the Clive Churchill in a grand final?
I don't know about
surely
that. But in the same
there's
game,
been
in
a
the
hat
women's,
trick.
There was a hat trick and a losing side, but I don't know about not getting the Clive.
Yeah. Really?
Yeah, in the
Exact same
women's
thing.
game, I think
It was
the same
one of the
thing happened.
Dragons 11 in a row. Someone scored a hat trick, but it wasn't a Clive Churchill medal because Clive was still playing.
Oh.
I remember
Okay,
looking
well,
it up,
man of the
yeah.
match in the grand final, I should have said.
Yeah.
But yeah. Anyway.
Clive actually played in that grand final against them, I'm pretty sure.
Righto, well,
Shout out to Clive.
fuck that conversation off because no one cares about fucking rugby league grand final.
I do.
Yeah, that's
Right.
fair enough.
Boys, like we've said a few times, we're off to Bowen this weekend. We're off to Bowen. Fuck, I am
excited!
The old boy's so amped. You've seen all the shit. He just keeps sending
He can't
videos
stop
every
sending shit.
day.
He's growing tomatoes
We
for us,
should
for
get
fuck's sake.
We should get him to start putting it in the RRLC. Just Keto's corner.
Daily
Yeah.
updates. He doesn't have Facebook. He won't do that. But good idea, Tom.
Thank you, Ryan.
So he can't wait for us to get there, mainly so we can work, I think.
Yeah,
he
oh, yeah.
keeps mentioning we've got heaps to fucking do. We've got a feast on Friday night. big seafood feast, and then the big day Saturday, and then Timmy Zoo Sunday around the pool. What a weekend. Barb's is flying up. It's going to be elite.
Fuck
It
yeah.
is gonna
to me
be-
one of the great weekends.
Mate,
that
we're going to
we've
be donning the
experienced.
Reggies. We're going to have the Moya shirt on. So
Yeah.
we're
And
already
we're going to be the
have...
more you're ing.
Hopefully. Fucking oath. I reckon I'm going to print this weekend.
But honestly, if you are anywhere near Bowen, get the fuck there.
Yeah.
It is the place to be this weekend. Come say g'day, have a tin with us, have a yarn.
Yeah.
Fucking
It is one of those country races that everyone fucking swarms to. It's
Yeah.
the biggest day in the calendar year for Bowen.
For Bowen, yeah. Fucking
so
oath. it
fucking
is.
get there.
Put it in perspective, they usually get a few hundred to the race day, and there's going to be fucking 4 figures at least.
Yeah.
Hopefully that
Wow.
doesn't turn anyone away. But look, we're pumped. I reckon I won't be able to just get up at a normal time on Friday and leave. We'll have to leave fucking super early.
Yeah, I
'cause
remember
I'll
you
be
saying
chewed up.
that. We want to
Too
get
excited.
at least an hour and, in the dark.
Yeah, drive an hour in the
he
dark.
goes to me the other day. He's like, yeah. He's like, what time do you want to leave? I was like, oh, no, like 7 or 8. And you're like, I want to
There's
get there
no-
pretty. I was like, I think I'm leaving about 4 in the morning. I was like, okay, well, I'm very.
Well, I got an
opposite
idea.
pages.
Can we please stop into the hot box at Mount Larkin for a dead set Reggie start to the trip?
Oh,
I want to get
fuck
a,
yeah.
I want to get a
Yeah.
dog's
Well,
eye
we
clean up
have
my
to.
hole.
That's going to work out perfect because we'll meet Jace at that servo.
Beautiful.
Because he's coming from Gladdy and I'll pick you up from Calliope
I'm
from
going
Tannum.
to
So.
dead set
Perfect.
just fucking start the Reggiest weekend ever with the greasiest dog's eye.
I'm going to sit my fat ass in the fucking
I'm
driver's
excited
seat.
already.
Just let my gut hang.
Well, we're going to have to work out this fucking leaving time then because I don't want to leave at 8.
No, I agree. We'll leave earlier.
Righto.
I was a bit,
Otherwise, you two can go by yourselves and I'll drive up.
I'm with you.
Okay, sweet. We'll leave at 4.
You're driving.
Look,
I don't give a fuck.
That's right. That's right. But on the punt side, obviously we're going up there for the Bowen Cup. We've got the Everest this weekend. We've got the Toorak handicap. We've got the Caulfield Guineas. There's too much for G1G to take in.
Oh, no.
Fuck! I think I found the winner of the Everest. That's coming up. And it's my punters club too, which has me all sorts of G'd up. The storylines are just off tap.
Oh.
Stop.
it's
Mate.
set up
Um,
perfectly.
And we actually really need you.
I know, we have not
are
done
in
anything.
dire straits.
Yeah.
I couldn't have got any worse last fucking week, so.
Yeah, well, you got one leg,
Yeah.
so, that was all
Woohoo.
right.
consolation, yeah.
But the all-in got scratched last week, so we didn't lose, boys.
Yeah.
So Jace's big gun tip didn't get a run, so
fuck's
we
that.
got our money back, which is good because we didn't get the other 2 legs anyway. We got one. But
Ooh, that was a bad testing.
I have just got a feeling that this week is going to be an absolute fill-up.
The more you
And we
reckon?
may as well have a machine that prints money.
Is that an ATM?
A printer. Yeah, that thing always seems to pay out. The fucker. It's the only pokey I've ever played that always spits. Anyway, it's going to be an absolute nightmare for bookies, I reckon. You got Mr. Brightside, Militarised and Stapati in the same race. Alligator blood is very short in the Might and Power. There's a lot of shorties going around this week, so it could just be a nightmare for bookies. Or it has been a nightmare for bookies this spring with a lot of favourites getting up.
Yeah.
Hopefully,
A lot on
this
Saturday,
is not
yeah.
the turnaround where it's just a bloodbath on Saturday because,
Leading us into a false sense of security just to go, bam!
yeah, and next thing, $40 winners coming out our ass. And anyway, my bet for the Blue Bet All-In multi this week is an absolute moral in the Toorak handicap. Race 10 at Caulfield on Saturday. Horse number 3, Amelia's Jewel. How nice of Racing Victoria to make this the last race of the day, boys. The get-out stakes. Stop it. The only danger's Antino. He hasn't done anything this prep. He won his last start, but it wasn't convincing. She will be winning and sending punters home happy Saturday afternoon. I can't believe they've put it as the last race for you just to go, oh, I've lost this much. I'm going to put all that on Amelia's Jewel and walk away even. It's like a
Wow.
free get-out-of-jail free
Yeah,
card.
Group 1s don't usually race.
Unbelievable.
Nah.
So that's my Blue Bet all-in multi. She's winning.
Wonderful.
$2.15.
$2.15.
Great
to win.
value.
Beautiful stuff. Look, I'm going to keep this short and sweet. I think Tim Zoo has a point to prove, and I think he fucking proves it convincingly. I'm just going him to win. KO, TKO, paying $1.70. Boom.
Perfect.
Righto. Well, off the back of that, mine's not as short and as sweet. But, yeah, like you said before, Grapes, I was fucking gutted Saturday morning when I saw the Star got scratched. But, yeah, the All-In didn't get up anyway, so that was a little bit of consolation for myself. But, yeah, so we've got some ripping horses to tip from. But I'm going to go to Sydney on Saturday and Rosehill Race 8.
Randwick Race 8.
Yeah, sorry, Randwick, not Rosehill. Number 1, Pericles. So I've backed it before, and I do like to favour a pony that's won me some coin in the past, as you may have noticed. So the James Cummings trained horse is coming off the back of 2 hard-earned wins at 1,400 metres and a nice trial win at 1,200. It's got a bit of an easier opposition in the field here compared to its previous wins, so I think he'll smoothly place top 3, which is where we get some great value at $1.90.
Beautiful.
Not sure of the conditions at Sydney yet, but it will not trouble the gelding as it can do it in rain, hail, or shine.
Beautiful.
Zach
So,
Purton will be riding at home, and he's going to get the
Perto's over here.
Yeah.
Nice.
Going to be getting the All-In back on track.
Let's
that's,
go, boys.
That's the first leg. So we'll have Pericles to place, Milia's Jewel to win, Timmy Zoo on Sunday. You're getting $6.40 for that as we speak.
Oh.
But at our market will be up tomorrow, I'd say.
Yep.
Tomorrow afternoon, tomorrow night, that market will be up. You can go to the Bluey specials, check it out. It's all done for you. Boom, the Moya.
Well
Fucking
said.
Righto. Now, what are we going to do next? I think we might go to the old boys.
Yeah, I think
Leave
so.
the
Go
Punters
to the
Club
old
last.
boys. Yeah,
Yeah, get
maybe
the old
Punters
boys.
Club and then Barbs, or the other way around.
I want to see you
how we
itching
go.
to spew your punters club so you can sit. We'll go
and
through
your
the old
G1.
boys.
Oh, my
Yeah,
Look at you.
she's a big one. But
Big
look,
G is
wait,
pumped.
Keto with Gold Trip last week.
Oh,
Fucking
That was unreal.
didn't everyone get around him too? Him
Yeah.
and Barbs for that tip. Great
was-
You
stuff.
didn't have it on fucking each way at least.
no, look,
You're
I
silly.
think you're not giving yourself any credit there either because you didn't tip it, but you gave it a very convincing spiel, which led into Keto backing it and Barb's backing it. So if those 3 things didn't get you to chuck something on it, we can't do anything for you.
Even if you don't know fucking anything about punting, but you watched the Melbourne Cup last year, you see the name and you go, oh,
Yeah.
Melbourne Cup win, I might chuck a bit on that, which many people would have fucking done.
I think that's what's happened.
If
So
there, if there was anything from last episode with a few things aligning to one horse, it was that one.
And it fucking
you had that. Yeah,
the way it came
smoked
back
them.
as well.
Smoked them.
Wow.
It was a great
You had the favourite there paying $2 fuck all, but I think there would have been so many people who would have had a saver on the trip.
Yeah,
For
definitely.
sure.
Yep.
Anyway, let's see if he can back it up. This is the important week when we're all there. Come on, Keats. Is he up and about or what?
Reginald, let's not gloat about me $20 winner last week in Gold Trip. As the tide always turns, and I'll be in the mud again sometime soon, no doubt. Let's get about our work for this week. Can't wait to host you lads up here in Bowen for the Cup this weekend. It's going to be huge, massive, and I have lots of work, chores outlined for you. Keto's Collector's Blue Bet Old Boy has plenty of confidence about this week. I have a number of winners I could provide, and we'll be throwing Uncommon James, Amelia's Jewel, into all my multis this weekend.
Beautiful.
But let's go this way for the Reggie followers. The Matt Dunn trained Derry Grove, a 5-year-old gelding by Star Turn. This stable is on fire, especially when it comes to tab, highways and midways. I listened to an interview by Dunny some weeks ago, and he said this was Derry Grove's aim for the campaign, to win the Kosciuszko. So if this horse is only just peaking now, it just blows them away on what we seen last run. At the juicy odds of $7, I can't put enough on. As I'll be working my arse off throughout the races on Saturday, you blokes will be putting my bet on for me with the bookies. 4 of yous lined up at a bookie each and then whack. Well, that's the plan. Good old-fashioned fucking sting. When we're having a beer on Friday night, lads, I will release my Everest winner to you, including a special in the locals at Bowen. For all the Reggie community out there, if you can get to Bowen on Saturday for the Bowen Cup, we would love to have you out here. Till next week, guys, stay safe. Happy punting.
Awesome. So, Derry Grove, Horse 12, Randwick, Race 5 in the Kosciuszko. Lovely bet.
Love it.
We're getting, what are we getting there? $8.50 a win, $2.80 a place.
Beautiful.
Beautiful. And fucking please get to Bowen this weekend.
Get to
We
Bowen.
can't stress it enough.
Righto. Pedro?
Pedro.
G'day, Reggies. Well, time for Pedro's picks. Well, what a weekend we have ahead of us for the horse races. We've got some. What a calendar! Absolutely. When I checked the race for the weekend, I forgot that the Caulfield and the Everest are on together, and I was a bit blown away by the fields they both had. And there's big money at Everest.
Huge.
Big value there too. The favourites like $4.80, and it's like, Jesus, good money. But I'm sure a lot of people are going to be getting on that race. So I'm going to give you another one, something different. I tried to find some value somewhere else, and I do like Randwick Race 8, the Silver Eagle 1,300 metres.
Nice.
Now, honestly, I think this is going to be a two-horse race. Pericles and Yellow Brick. These two are going to absolutely smoke the lot of them. It's first race for Yellow Brick down in Randwick. It's always been stuck up in Doomben and Sunny Coast, Eagle Farm, Toowoomba, and it's been moved to the Big Smoke. Craig Williams on the back. I think it's going to absolutely go to another level, and there's no one else going to touch these two at all. So
Winnie?
I think Pericles is like $4.60. Yellow Brick is favourite, $3.50. We're going to Quinella these lads, Pericles
Nice.
and Yellow Brick.
Love
They're
it.
going to fucking romp it home together. I don't give a fuck who wins. Let's attack, boys. Cheers.
What's that paying G1?
Well, it's a Quinella,
Yeah,
mate.
so,
Oh,
So
so you
I'm
don't
not
know.
quite sure.
we can
yeah.
check same race multi, can't we?
Yeah, but that's never the same.
Yeah,
it's
no,
not.
it's all good.
But all that
Quinny, that's
we're on the
prime.
50% on the same page.
Yeah, that's
Reggie as fuck.
perfect.
I love it.
That is perfect.
It doesn't matter as long as Pericles gets top 3
Yeah.
and Yellow Brick does.
Well, no, it
Or
needs
top
to
two,
come
yeah.
top 2 now.
Yeah, there's a bit more pressure there.
He'll be right. He'll be right. Rocket?
Let's go, Rocket.
Fuck, we are going to print this weekend.
Boys, punters, Queenslanders, Rockets roughies raring to go. We're off to Randwick on Saturday. Yep, you guessed it, race 7, the Tab Everest. Horse 3, think about it, paying about $4.40, $1.85 a place. He's a 5-year-old bay gelding. He's got a 90% win rate and 100% place record. He dug in at Randwick in his last race when Hawaii 5-0 came at him. He'll be fitter for that. He's got a great barrier for the right run. Get on him. Stay hard.
So he's back to favourite.
It's a great bet. Yeah, but
Yeah, it
$4.40, mate.
Yeah.
There's not
it's-
like
it's
some of the
$4.40.
quality in there. You can't even really call fucking one a favourite.
That's right.
It's like just
Yeah,
yeah.
it's fucking unreal race. This is like, it's got to be one of the better Everests we've had. Because obviously, because it's such a new race,
Yeah.
you don't get any of the internationals coming over and stuff like you do for the Melbourne Cup. So
It's just cool to see some big names all just in it.
Yeah,
Yeah, like
yeah.
fucking In Secret, Cylinder,
mate,
fucking
those
Shinzo.
first three, I wish I win.
Oh,
Private
yeah.
eye, think about it.
Just heaps,
Just
isn't it?
unreal.
I've only really got. Obviously, I've only been 18 for over 18 for 2 years now. So my punting experience doesn't date back very far. But the fact that like I can almost recognise pretty well every single horse in that
Yeah.
race. That's where I'm going. I've been getting stuck into my
Means you're a
fucking
degenerate.
work. Yeah. Whoa, we're
Well
well
played.
played.
that's great.
I just glorified myself being a degenerate, didn't I?
No, yes. But yeah, look, how can you stay away from the Everest?
Everyone will be on.
I'm going there.
Yeah, yeah.
I think that's where we're gonna do our quaddie.
Yeah,
So like
yeah.
we're me, you, us three, Barb's Keto. We're gonna put a quaddie on.
Yeah,
And I was like, we've got to go to Randwick because that's where all the money's going to be.
yeah.
And the way the
yeah.
whole quaddie system works, obviously, how much money's in the pool divided by how many people win it.
Yeah.
So you want to go where there's the most money in the pool.
Race
sure.
7, 8, 9 are fucking
Well, man.
juicy.
That fucking race 9 with Mr. Brightside is a $2 favourite. There is Group 1 winners everywhere in that race.
Yeah.
And I'm like, how... Oh, anyway, that's going to be hard. Shoddy not fucking go on that race.
Yeah. Fucking hell.
Punters Club?
Let's go,
Let's
Big
do
G.
it.
Come on. We've got to print this weekend. We have to.
We just have to.
It's just... I'm so amped. I just wish it was fucking Saturday morning, 11 a.m. already. I'm going two $50 multis.
Oh.
Same horses in both. First one, Randwick Race 3, Horse 4, Arctic Glamour. Wowee, what a run first up. Absolutely blitzed him, and the turn of foot was elite. That was over 1,200. 1,400 metres only suits it more, and I think it is an absolute certainty at $2 to win. Only bad luck will beat it. Leg number 2, we're going to go to the Everest because I have found the winner.
wow.
I've had a look at every form line you could possibly look at because there's so many form lines coming from all the different lead-up races. They're coming from everywhere. I can't go into them all, so I'm just going to go down my form line that I've settled on. It's Horse 12, Cylinder.
Yes.
Yeah.
Fucking love Cylinder.
Now, it gets in at 53 kilos. Let me just triple confirm that. Yep, 53 kilos, which is fuck all. Because he's still a colt, he gets less weight on his back against the older horses, but it'll match up and match up well. Barrier 4, which is just perfect for him. Now, listen to this. Last year at this same time, a little horse in this race called In Secret was a 3-year-old filly. James Cummings put her through a prep where she went 1,100 metres, 1,200 metres, 1,400 metres, back to 1,200 metres for her grand final and bolted in the GF. Now, Cylinder this prep was gone 1,100 metres, 1. 1,200 metres, 1. 1,400 metres, very, very unlucky not to win, but we're in a great second. Now back to 1,200 metres. James Cummings knows how to train his 3-year-old colts and fillies. Stop that. The more ya. Because it's the Everest, we're going to go Cylinder the place in one multi, and we will take a juicy $8.50 for the win in the other multi. Then to finish us off, we're going to go Amelia's Jewel, race 10 at Caulfield. It's for the all-in, all of the above that I mentioned before. She is winning and winning well. So multi 1 is Randwick Race 3, Horse 4, Arctic Glamour win. Randwick Race 7, Horse 12, Cylinder to place. And Caulfield Race 10, Horse 3, Amelia's Jewel to win. That $50 multi gets you $12. Ooh. And that return will be about $600. Then multi number 2 is all of the above, except we're going to take Cylinder to win as well. Those odds are $40 when boosted.
Hey.
$50 sees a return of $2,000. Thank me later. We are on the print this weekend.
That will be
Yes,
our biggest. That'll be
Groves.
our biggest return.
I just
yet.
love.
I just
hearing-
hope that form line stands up.
I just
And that-
like the fact that you've dug in that well, and you like you've said, and like you'll hear with Barbary when it comes out in a week or two. That episode, how much actually goes into it, and what I've learnt during this show about how much actually goes into it, and you talking about that, how they get them ready for certain races by running a certain way, and all of that shit. It's fucking cool.
There's so much more into it than opening up Blue Bet with fucking 3 minutes until the race and going, who do I like?
Yeah, like I do.
Yeah. And
But,
I'm starting to
mate,
learn that you start to put a bit, you appreciate it more and you put a bit more fucking effort in. So by the time I'm this cunt's age, I'll probably be that invested.
the hope is that, just with the weight, I think the 53 kilos, and you got the older horses with 58.5. I'm just hoping that, I
think it's a great
the lesser
bet.
weight, and he's going super. Like
We've backed Cylinder earlier this year too, and it's a
he
fucking
probably
great horse.
should be 3 from 3. This prep. He ran 2 first and a third. Great placing in behind Militarized there in the last. I just think back to 1,200 now. The fitness is there. He's just got to fucking get some luck. And he doesn't really need that much of it out of barrier 4. Whereas I Wish I Win, who I think has easily got the best turn of foot in the race, is off barrier 1 and he gets back.
So what's Cylinder's perfect race, mate, out of the barrier? Where do you want him
Like
sitting?
in the first 4.
Yep.
I reckon he'll be in the first 4. Hopefully Overpass will lead. He's pretty much the only leader in the race is Overpass, which is also scary because
Won't
if
get
it
pressure.
leads, no pressure on. He just
Yeah.
fucking takes a sit and sprints. Like You just never know. But
Who's-
this is what makes it so
Is-
exciting.
it'll
Is
be a
it Zach
good race.
Lloyd jockeying
on
on cylinder?
on cylinder, yeah.
Yep.
Yep. So yeah, I'm wondering who's going to lead with overpass. It might
Hopefully,
be cylinder might be one outside it. You know.
Hopefully one rough dog just decides to just soot up the front.
Yeah.
There's no rain. I don't think there's much rain forecast, which is not good for Marzu because I think they just put him in the Everest every year, hoping that it pisses down.
Was he just a mud skipper?
Oh yeah. If there's any rain about and it's a heavy track, he will come in from 61s into about $10.
Yeah.
So,
Fucking hell.
yeah, it's going to be interesting. It's awesome. Look, fucking do your own form, but that's where I've come up with, and we'll see how we go.
Good stuff,
Fuck
Griper.
yeah. That keen for it because as well as we'll be watching the races in Bowen,
Yeah.
we'll be having our own punt on fucking one of the biggest days
Yeah.
in the calendar
Oh,
year for
I'll be
punting.
fucking doing some
It'll be the
Oh,
biggest.
fuck, yeah.
It'll be the biggest day. The baggy Reggies will all be together, just tipping.
I don't know if this will still be together by the end of the weekend.
Oh, they're durable. These cunts.
fucking oath
I
they
fucking
are.
hope so because they're going to be copping a flog.
Bloody oath.
I'm going to be whipping it off and fucking whipping myself to get the cunts home.
I just reckon mine's going to get drowned in alcohol and shit.
Yeah, very good chance. But that adds the character to it.
Bloody oath.
You look at the players like David Warner and Smudge and their things fucking
Yeah.
ripped in half and you just go, fuck,
Mate,
that's
have a look
beautiful.
at fucking Steve Waugh's baggy green
Yeah.
from back when he played. Oh, unreal. So much character.
Could tell a fucking good story around a fire, I reckon.
Yeah.
You place that baggie around a campfire and it'll have cunts beaming at it.
Now, Barbary.
Bah.
Unreal last week. Already gave you a little prop there for the gold trip tip. You and Keto.
Yeah.
Fucking unreal. What do you got for us this week? He's going to be that G'd up.
Yeah.
Reggies. Well, all I can say about last weekend is gold fucking trip. I was keeping a close eye on Romantic Warrior through the middle stages of the race and could see him over racing, and I looked to the back of the field and MJ Zara's just smoking the pipe. Begins to improve from the 500 and the 400. I just thought, fuck me dead, how far this? Anyway, speaking of gold trips, the four of us are on the eve of what I think could possibly be one of the best trips to a race meeting I've ever been on. Bowen, here we come, and fuck me, that joint will need a re-sleeve once we finish. Bookmakers will be looking to rule a line and hope we don't cross it ever again. Also, the Everest, the Caulfield Guineas, the Kosciuszko, the Caulfield Stakes, Tim Zoo in a world title fight on Sunday. Does it get any fucking better than this? No, it doesn't. I'm doing things a bit differently this week, boys. My best bet will be in the Caulfield Guineas, but I'm having the Quinella here, lads. Militarise and Step Hardy. They're the two best horses in the race, and I can't split them. So I'm just going to have the Quinny. Step Hardy's proven in Melbourne, and that's the only thing that worries me with Militarise. He's never been Melbourne way, but Waller's a genius, and I really think it's either of theirs to lose. Caulfield race 9, numbers 1 and 4. Quinella, Exacta, same race multi for the top two. However you want to fucking do it, that's my best bet.
Glorious.
And for my value bet, I'm doing something a little different as well. I couldn't really find a dead set out and out value here, but with a few old faves going around, I've landed on a nice little black type Barb's multi. All races group classified, and they go as follows. Randwick race 6, the Sydney Stakes, number 13 here, Bella Nipotina at $3.80. Into Caulfield race 7, the Group 1 Might and Power. I'm going with Gropes here, number 1 Alligator Blood, $2.20. Into Randwick race 9, the Group 1 King Charles III, number 2 Mr. Brightside, needs no introduction. Into obviously Caulfield race 10, the time-honoured Group 1 2-rack handicap, number 3 Amelia's Jewel at $2.20. These four all up, outstanding value, a whopping $46.15 boosted on Bluebet at the time of recording. There you go, lads. That's my best bet and best value, and I'm keen as fuck to get up to Mango Country, print coin, tear bookmakers' holes, and sink plenty of piss. So if any of you Reggies are out there at the Bowen Turf Club on Saturday, make sure you come and see us, say good day, and more importantly, keep it stiff, lads. Happy punting.
Beautiful.
Oh, yeah.
We'll print that up
Fucking yeah.
and post it because
Yep.
there was a fair few horses there. But, yeah, he's a braver man than me going to some of them because I know there's some shorties there, but there's some fucking good horses, especially in that Mr. Brightside race.
This could be huge.
You got Think It Over, Zaki, Fangirl, Hope in Your Heart. They're all in there. And they're all paying massive odds because Mr. Brightside's there. I'm going, oh, fuck.
He's a
$2.
fucking great horse. Mr.
I know.
Brightside.
And he deserves it. But I'm also going, fuck, man, there is some gun horses. There's 2 horses in there that Quinella to Group 1 2 weeks ago. One's paying 51 and one's paying 41.
Wow.
And I'm just going, wow.
Hopefully one of them wins for
How
us.
much do they rate Mr. Bright? They must just rate him so highly.
Great song too.
Yeah, it is a great song. Fuck, I can't wait.
Talking about great songs, is there any guitars getting around Bowen? Because I'd love to plant Barbary on one.
He left it at mine on
Yeah!
purpose.
Perfect. So he's going to have the guitar.
He left it at my place
Oh,
so that I
yes.
could fucking drive it up and he didn't have to fly it up from Brizzy.
Nice.
But one thing we will have to do on the way is we'll stop in at Woolies and we'll get a fucking few adult-sized Huggies.
Yeah. I thought Keto was setting him up outside.
Yeah, but we'll still put some
Put him in the
Huggies
pool.
on it.
Yeah. No, for sure. Get him a pack.
Yeah. Oh, fuck, it's going to be good, man. I just cannot wait for Friday morning. Get on the road nice and early, get up there, get all the work done Friday Ave, and then it's just on.
It's
It
then
is
it's
just on.
game time.
If you see this reg off my dome from Friday morning till fucking Monday, give me a slap around the chin.
Yeah, righto. That's fair enough.
slap it back on your head.
Because it should be on my dome
Yeah.
for the fucking weekend just to bring morale and woo-woo up.
When you sleep, it can have a little
Yeah,
rest.
that's right.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And then
gonna-
as soon as you wake up,
Whilst
bang,
I'm
it's on.
upright, it will be on my dome for fucking 3 days because that's good juju.
The night
Fuck
before,
yeah.
like, fucking free dress days when you're in primary school and you have your outfit all set up, it's going to be me Saturday morning, Friday night. I'm going to have the Reg, the Moy shirt, my whole outfit set just ready. I'll be fucking
I'm pumped.
Yeah.
I'm fucking pumped. So if
Did
you're
you do
anywhere
that,
near...
Tom?
No. I was just going to let him go.
You've never done that.
I've done it for like other events that I've been excited
yeah,
about, but not for
exactly.
free
Well,
dress
that's
day.
just one fucking...
I know,
as
I
a-
get you,
yeah.
man. That's why I didn't pull you up.
I
Joe.
wasn't a 17-year-old fucking...
I couldn't
doing
let
it.
it go. Sorry.
But if you are anywhere near
Oh,
Bowen,
please.
fucking come. It is going to be a ripper time. Come have a can. Come have a chat.
Yeah.
Let's go.
And if
Fuck
you've got a Reg or a Moya shirt, fucking wear it because that's what we're wearing.
Perfect time to fucking wear it.
I cannot wait. Fucking oath. Get us there. We'll see you next week after we print all weekend.
Fucking oath. The Moya, the fucking Moya.
All right.